Story of Peyton Place. Starring Dorothy Malone as Constance Mackenzie, Warner Anderson as Matthew Swain, Ed Nelson as Michael Rossi, and Mia Farrow as Allison Mackenzie.
Beginning of another year. A year that may bring great changes in the lives of the people of Peyton Place. But few greater than that now occurring in the life of a man named Elliot Carson.
You can change in here.
Thanks.
Good morning, Mr. Massey.
Well, this new year should be better than a lot of the past ones. Got some papers here for you to sign, some money. When you're dressed, I'll drive you to the bus stop.
Is that the ordinary procedure?
Never thought you were an ordinary prisoner.
Thanks.
You'll have to report to your parole officer.
Yeah, no, within 24 hours, yeah. Oh, I've memorized those rules.
All of them?
You don't have to worry. I'll be cool. Real cool.
There's no parole officer in Peyton Place.
No convicted murderers either?
Your man's in a town called White River. You know it?
Sure. We used to take our girl to White River. Well, that was 100 years ago. Forgot how to tie my necktie.
Easy, Carson. Things will come back.
Everything?
That's up to you.
No, sure. Thanks. Guess I'm a little jumpy.
Well, 18 years is a long time. Oh, here's your mustering out pay.
You know, $40 worth. Any remaining money shall remain in trust. And the parolee shall apply for same when he has need for them. Brother, I'm ready to explode.
At what?
I don't know.
Freedom?
Ah, don't be a philosopher.
For what, then? Peyton Place?
Maybe.
What in Peyton Place?
I don't know. I just don't know.
Well, you'd better find out.
I trust your room is all right.
My line of work, every hotel room's the same.
Oh, Rod. Mr. Blaine, my son, Rodney.
Hello, Mr. Blaine.
Oh, so you're the husband. You're very young.
What'd you find out?
Not much. There's not much to go on. You waited too long to call me.
We really didn't feel we had any need for a private investigator. We thought perhaps my daughter-in-law had simply gone away for a few days. You understand?
Sure. It's a small town. Nobody likes scandal.
What did you find out, Mr. Blaine?
Your wife took a bus to Boston. The driver recognized her. She asked him to recommend a hotel. He sent her to the Quincy.
What kind of a hotel is that? I never heard of it.
You wouldn't have.
What's that supposed to mean?
She stayed there a couple of days. In a case like this, that sometimes happens. They wait around a couple of days, hoping that someone will come after them.
I guess Betty got tired of waiting.
Did she leave a forwarding address at the hotel?
No. No such luck. What happened, son?
Have a fight? The girl was upset. Her parents had just separated.
Dad? Yes, we had a fight.
I figured.
Well, what's the next move? The Missing Persons Bureau?
Which one? New York, Chicago, San Francisco?
Well, what can we do?
Not very much. Like the time she's been gone, she could be almost anywhere.
Mr. Blaine, you're familiar with these things. Could this be called desertion?
You mean as grounds for divorce?
Yes.
3 years is desertion, Mr. Harrington. You know, I really should check with my office. May I use your phone?
There's a telephone in the hall.
Thank you.
Well, I better call Mrs. Anderson.
That can wait.
She's worried, Dad.
I want to talk to you, Rod. I don't care what Blaine says. I think we can make something out of this.
Why do you have to use everything? Betty's gone, her mother's frantic, and you say, I think we can make something out of this.
Do you want a divorce or don't you? What do you?
I'm not thinking about that now.
I think you should.
I want to know where Betty is.
Why?
I did marry her.
Nobody forced her to go away, Rod.
That's right. We're clear. Our slate is clean. Our slate is filthy.
If you let this come between us.
It has come between us.
Julie? Come in. What's this, a family gathering?
Hello, Mr. Anderson.
Hi. Heard from Betty?
Yes, I have. I got a card this morning.
Oh? How is she?
Oh, she's fine, sir, fine.
Really? You think a girl should be all that fine being away from her husband?
I wouldn't know.
Rod was just leaving, George.
Really? Well, sorry, boy. I didn't mean to hold you up.
Oh, you weren't holding me up, Mr. Anderson. Goodbye. Goodbye, Miss Anderson. Oh, no need to show me to the door. I'm fine.
Julie. What does he want?
Oh, he dropped by, that's all.
Got a cup of coffee?
I'll fix a fresh pot.
What the devil is that?
It's a bird feeder.
A what?
A bird feeder. You know, a thing that feeds the birds that don't go south.
Oh, I get it. Kind of a thank you dinner for the faithful.
Yeah.
Where'd you get it?
Boy at school made it for me in wood shop.
An admirer?
No, just a fellow bird lover. Oh, would you like to help me put it up?
Sure.
Did you ever think we'd have to sit in somebody else's living room just to talk?
Things happen, George.
How long are you going to stay here?
I'll find a place soon.
A place? You had a home.
Don't start that again.
Okay. The important thing now is Betty.
She's better off at my sister's.
Funny, every time I call, Lois answers the phone. No Betty. She's either taking a bath or gone shopping or out to a movie.
Maybe she just doesn't want to talk, George.
That's what your sister tries to tell me. Good old Lois. Every time I call, she answers. But this morning, Georgie finally hit the jackpot.
What are you talking about?
Lois wasn't home. Little Tommy answered the phone. He hasn't even seen his cousin Betty. Where is she?
I don't know.
Where is she?
I don't know. She ran away, George.
Girls don't just run away.
When they're desperate, when they have no one to turn to.
What happened?
I told you, George, I don't know.
It was Rod, wasn't it?
Oh, it was all of us. It was you, me. She needed us. We had problems of our own.
Why didn't you tell me the truth?
Because I was afraid of something like this.
We should have been thinking of Betty.
We've been trying to find us, all of us. Rod, his father, they've even hired a detective.
A detective? That sounds like your precious Leslie sending some dirty little keyhole snoop to find my baby. Well, he'd better find her.
There. Your restaurant is open for business. But how will the customers know where it is?
Oh, they'll find it. Thank you for putting it up for me.
Anytime.
Have you heard anything from Betty yet?
No. A customer. Birds are pretty smart, aren't they?
Yeah. Some of them are pretty hardy. They stay around all winter.
Well, Miami Beach for them.
Some of them feel the cold more than the others. Like the oriole. They go away at the sign of the first frost.
Pamper themselves.
No, not really. If they didn't go away, they wouldn't be back in the spring.
Why do they want to come back, Allison?
It's their home.
Allison.
Hello, Mr. Anderson.
Tell me, Rodney, how do you get a postcard from a girl who's disappeared?
Go in the house, Allison.
No, you stay right where you are, Allison. You can be my witness. I know why Betty ran away. You forced her. You and that father of yours. Well, let me tell you something. If my daughter doesn't come back to me, if anything happens to her, I'll kill you.
Oh, don't be frightened.
I can't help it, aren't you?
Allison, we didn't force Betty to leave.
Mr. Anderson doesn't believe that. And I'm not sure that I do either.
I didn't even know she was leaving.
I did.
You what?
I saw her just before she left town.
You saw her get on the bus?
I talked to her.
But you never said anything.
No, she made me promise not to.
Even so.
Should I tell you what she said?
Yes.
She said, let me get away from them. She said, Allison, please. Shall I go on?
I suppose you better.
She said, there are 3 people in the world who are supposed to care about me. A father, a mother, and a husband. She seemed to be asking for just one morsel, a tiny crumb of love.
We'll find her, Allison. We'll find her.
And what then?
Then? I don't know. What can I do?